Hi, friends.
Hi.
Welcome to Meet Your Neighbor. This is my friend Bonnie Finn.
Hello.
And one of the reasons that I'm so excited to share her with you is because she does something very cool. It's called thermal imaging. So thermal imaging is an alternative to like x-rays. Is that right?
Alternative to mammogram for women. It replaces mammogram in a healthy way. The idea is it's radiation free. Also, it can detect a breast cancer 6 to 8 years before a mammogram.
Whoa.
Yes. What we're looking for inside the body is a heat source.
Okay.
Any area of heat shows that something is starting in that area. And usually it can be even besides breast cancers, it can be a problem with your colon, with your stomach, if you're retaining, if you have lymphatic congestion or toxins present, or even if you have a hormone imbalance, if you're estrogen dominant.
I don't know anything about hormonal imbalance.
All women have it.
I know people are like, you're too young to go through that. I'm like, are you kidding me? My 14-year-old's going through it.
Yeah, well, you're right. As women, we have all different fluctuations with our hormones all through our life. But as we get older, unfortunately, the toxins, the lymphatic congestion, and also estrogen dominance in women are all precursors to breast cancer, or can be. So we try to correct those dietarily.
Well, immediately my mind goes to how many of you and my friends out there and are always telling me that something's going on, but they don't know what.
Exactly.
And the doctors have no answers.
That's
Nobody
true.
knows. We don't know. We're trying to figure it out.
Right. Well,
Hold
one
on.
problem.
I want to make sure it's still going. Okay, good. It just gave me a low battery
That's
sign.
right. One problem is that for us to really find out what's going on in our bodies, it requires blood tests, sometimes EKG, sometimes an MRI, maybe a CT scan, or even ultrasound, or even a mammogram. But thermal imaging encompasses all of that. And I don't ever touch you. There's no compression, no pain, no pressure. Click, click, click. That's it, and we're done.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome because I always hear the nightmares about the pancake boob
It is,
in the
yeah.
machine.
Like
and
in
I'm
the vice.
Like, oh, God, I don't even want to do that.
Don't do it.
Oh, my gosh. So, do you accept insurance? How much does it cost? What are they looking at?
Okay. Usually it's not covered by insurance.
Okay.
It can be. You never know. It depends on your plan.
Worth asking.
But because it is preventative, sometimes the insurance company will give you an allowance. For breast imaging, it's $350.
Okay.
The prices range from $350 to $750. Breast is $350. A woman's wellness can be from the top of your head to your waist, front and back, or from your waist down, front and back. That's $550. And then a full body is everything. Top of the head to your feet. It even shows the bottoms of your feet, tops of your feet, all of your joints, everything.
And
$750.
let's just get this straight. Good health is priceless.
You can't buy it. You can't buy it. If
No-
you feel you have an
nothing.
issue, something that needs to be checked or looked at, like anything, early detection is the key. Early detection will save your life.
Yeah.
I know people that they don't want to spend the money, and then once they have a diagnosis, then they want to come to me, and all we're doing is seeing what they already know they have, and then it's too late.
So this is when you don't know what's going on.
Right.
This is going to help you figure it out, hopefully.
What we like to term it is a health assessment tool,
Okay.
meaning that we're going to do one. You're feeling good, maybe you're getting a little older, maybe you do feel like something is starting. We do one, it's like your baseline, and then that way we have something to look at and go back to. If everything's good, in a year I have you back, I'll do another one.
Okay.
If there's an area of concern, we might have you back in 60 days if it's breast, or 90 days if there's a concern.
How long have you been doing this?
5 years.
Oh,
5
wow.
years, yeah. I've
And
had my office almost 4 years. My office is in Lake Forest.
So is your company Coastal
Yes,
Thermography?
coastal thermography, yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And now you actually are a breast cancer survivor.
I am.
So is that sort of what got you
Well,
into this, or just the good Lord?
Yes, it's my path that I'm on.
Right, your destiny.
The universe drew me into this. My mom passed away from breast cancer. She was 53. I was 25 when she died.
Oh my God.
And I had breast cancer when I was actually 46. And that's when my diagnosis was, and I ended up having a double mastectomy and reconstructive surgery, and I went through emotional pain, physical pain, a lot of pain. I think it was really the beginning of the end of my marriage. It was really difficult for my husband to handle that my breast removed and went through so much. It created issues for us, it did. And it's sad, I hear it from a lot of women that once they have a diagnosis like that, that then their marriage kind of starts to fizzle a little bit.
I heard a story about that too. Yeah. You never really know people's true colors until life hits you with something really difficult.
It's bad to say, but my parents were married 38 years, and my mom ended up with breast cancer, and my dad ended up leaving her as well. They separated.
Well, that's a conversation for another day, though.
Yes.
But I wanted to know. So, are you getting like a lot of like return customers, people that are like, "This is awesome, I'm going to keep coming in"? Are you getting really great feedback? How is that going?
I have people that do come back to me. I have people that are on a 6-month recall because we're watching an area. So my computer lights up and tells me 6-month recall, so and so the date, and I contact them, telephone them, email them, whatever they want, text, what they prefer, and then we schedule again. And I do give a discount for someone that's coming in as a reoccurring customer, and generally speaking, I take $50 off of their fee, just to have them keep coming back.
That's awesome. Yeah. And something that I didn't want to interrupt, but I don't want to lose this thought. Men are using this.
Yes, it's for men.
This is
for
not
detection
just
of heart
for
disease.
mammogram. This is not just for breast cancer. This is
everybody.
Like all inclusive, by the way.
Right.
So if you're
even
hubby or
pregnant women, it's safe for pregnant women. It's not radiation. It's done with infrared technology, looking for a heat source. It's for children, it's healthy. I have little kids that have digestive issues, allergies. It's even for TJ, if you have TMJ. I was going to say TJ Maxx. TMJ.
We don't talk.
No, yeah, sorry. It'll also show anything. It's amazing technology. It will show if somebody has diverticulitis, it will show that in their body.
So is it pretty often that you do the imaging and that you do find something?
Yes.
Is it pretty common?
Yes. It can find the beginnings of something very serious that's just starting with just a common little problem, like maybe heartburn. And heartburn, sometimes we're using, over-the-counter medications, Rolaids, different things to take, Pepto-Bismol to coat our lining and so forth. One of my friends was stacking up pillows to raise her head up because at night her heartburn was so bad. And I was just learning to image then. I was practicing on her, and we found out that she had what they call Barrett's disease, which was in her esophagus, all the way down her esophagus to where her stomach is.
Whoa.
And if that would not have been treated, that would have been the beginning of esophageal cancer, and then stomach cancer.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Well, I just felt like I wanted you guys to know about her and what she
Thank you.
did because I think it's so important.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's so important. And even if one person is like, oh my gosh, I need you, then I feel like we did something
That's
good.
right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Bonnie Finn Thermal Imaging, Coastal Thermography.
Yes.
The phone number, get a pen, 949-201-7463. And you can email as well at thermalsbybb. So that's B as in boy, so twice. You know how to spell thermals, right? Okay, thermals, BYBB @gmail.com. And if you have any questions and you need the info, just go ahead and give me a call and I'll put it on the email. But thank you so much.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tona. Thank you. That was awesome. Yay.
Hey, look how cute she is in that top. Come on, you got to stand up and twirl for
See
her.
my cute top?
Wee boutique.